Hey everyone, how are you all doing? I figured I would go ahead and do a little sit down and do a talk. I've been meaning to, but I've just gotten busy with so many other things. So as you can see, I'm in a new place. Maybe you can't see, maybe you can see. Kind of has it pretty much it's all wooden, as you can see kind of in the background. So it's like a little, it kind of feels like a little vintage cottage, so to speak. It's really, really cute. It's quite quaint. It's in a wonderful neighborhood. It's really cute. I think, yeah, I looked it up. It was built in like 1952, so it has so many cute little characteristic traits that are just so unique. The only thing is I wish we had a little patio area. Other than that, I'm trying to get back on track with everything. One of the things I have been doing is trying to collect blue dots. I've been trying really hard to stay within the range to get a blue dot, whether it's, I believe it's, you can be 10 under and 5 over. So I get 23 points a day, so I can be 10 under, so I can go up to 13 to get a blue dot, and I can go up to 28 to get a blue dot. Anything after 28, I lose a blue dot. Anything under 13, I wouldn't get a blue dot either. So I've been doing that for the last about 4 days. There's only one day I didn't make it, but even that day, I didn't really go overboard, which usually I'm the kind of person that's all in or all out. Either I'm in, I got my blue dot, I'm good to go, or I just completely go off the rails, kind of that all or nothing mentality. But I've been doing really good. There's just been some positive things that are happening for me. I feel like I'm trying to change my mindset, trying to just look at things differently. So one of the things I did was, as you know if you've watched my other videos, I gained around 30 pounds during the holidays. So my goal weight is 187, and I'm currently at around 203 or so. So technically I'm still about, I'm about 15 pounds from that goal, 16. And so it's been kind of challenging because it's like I bought a 3-month pass and it's coming up mid next month. And so I feel like at first I kind of felt partially as a failure because I've had this since January, and here it's going on, towards the middle March, and it's kind of like, okay, it's been 2 months and I'm kind of sitting in the same boat. And then I watched another the Instagrammer, Weight Watcher Jen or something like that, Jen Weight Watcher, and she'd mentioned that because her doctor had written her a note, and she wrote her doctor and asked if she could up it a little bit, like I think it was 5 or 10 pounds from where she had her goal at, just because she felt more comfortable there. Having heard that, I thought, you know what? I kept on throwing the idea back and forth. I'm like, maybe I should just contact my doctor and see the same thing and see if he could put it at like 200. I was a little bit afraid because I was afraid he would, because that's like 13 pounds, and maybe he would think that's too much. But for the most part, my doctor I have, he's pretty fairly easygoing. Even if you have rough times, he acknowledges them. He's not lenient, like, oh yeah, okay, you gained 20 pounds, okay, whatever. I mean, he still gives you the talk, but he's not demeaning in any way. He's not looking down upon you for doing that. He just kind of gives you the pep talk, like, we got to get back on track. So I called and left a message for my doctor last Friday if I could change it, and the secretary said she would give the doctor the note, and then Monday morning I got a voicemail saying that the doctor had written me a new note and they were gonna to see about sending it. So I was really, really excited. I'm waiting for it to come in the mail. Kind of remotivated in a way. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, if you are on your weight loss journey, and even if you do still have weight to lose, but you feel like right now that might be something you need, that might be something to do. Because for me, I think my weight range, because I'm 5'4", is around, I think it's 125 or 120 to 145 or something like that. And I mean, I'm currently at like 200, so I mean, that's still, depending on where I want to be, almost 60 or 80 pounds. So that sometimes can seem overwhelming, especially when you've already lost, 80, 90, 100 pounds. So think about what you feel like your goal might want it, what you might want your goal to be, and then maybe talk with your doctor about it. Because my doctor had initially come to me like, oh, what about 187? That'll put you at 100 pounds, and that would be great. And I was thinking more like, I hope he can make it maybe 160 and one instead of 145 or 165. And here he was more willing to accommodate me, knowing that I had lost so much and realizing what an accomplishment that was, because he's mentioned to me several times, like, if you'd had weight loss surgery, you would be about where I would expect you to be. So for me, that's huge. And so just try talking to your doctor, even if your doctor may seem a little strict. Just talk to him and say, I've lost this much. I'm on Weight Watchers. I know this is my goal, and it doesn't mean that I'm going to stop trying and I'm going to stop trying to lose weight. But for now, this could be something to maybe remotivate me, especially if you are struggling after you've lost so much, or whatever the case may be. I would recommend, like I said, talking to your doctor. That having been said, I will talk to you all later. Bye.